Hello everyone. So this is our second session on numeric and number system. So we have to see something is there on the screen. You can all see this, I guess. Your I can is more important than your IQ. So whenever you think of quitting something or starting something, the first thing you have to have is a self confidence. Whatever you want is yourself to be focused on what you are doing. So I can is the one word which can make you stand up until the end time. So I want all of you to be self confident and start the new beginnings. So let's start with our today's session now. We'll move to the slide. This is the session 2 of the number and numeric system where we are solving practice exercise questions. We'll move to the next slide. So let's start our questions. So the first question is it has given 12,000 plus 1300 plus 2 tens is equals to. So we have to write whatever is given in the question. So we'll keep solving. Likewise, it's 12,000 and 1300 and 2 tens is 20. So we have to sum up all these things. So the answer is 0, 2, 3, again 3 and 1. So we have to find this answer in above four questions, 4 options. We'll see whatever it is. So here we can see option 2 will be the correct answer. I'm marking it out. So let's move to the second question, that is the difference between the greatest number of 4 digit and the smallest number of 5 digit. So in the smallest 5 digit number, first the one thing we have to write as 1. So we have to minus 5 minus 1 will be 4. So there will be 4 zeros followed by 1. So 0, 0, 0. So this one, the 10,000 is the smallest 5 digit number, and they asked us the greatest 4 digit number. The greatest 4 digit number is 9 4 times. So I'm writing it down. What did they ask? We have to see the question difference between the greatest number of 4 digit and the smallest number of 5 digit. So this is the smallest number of 5 digit. The first one is the smallest number of 5 digit, and the second one it is the largest number of 4 digit. So they asked this difference. So we are solving it. The answer, what will be the answer? It will be 1. If we take out from here, this will become 9, again 9, again 9, and this will be 10. So when we calculate this, the answer what we get is 1. So we have to find an option with 1. So we'll mark out this first option as the correct one. So the next question is the place value of 5 in 6453298 They asked us place value. It's not a face value. If the question was a face value, so the answer will be 5 itself. There is no thinking when they ask us the face value, but it's a place value, so we have to solve it. We'll first write the number. Whatever the number is there, we'll just write it down. So the number is written. We'll just check it out once. 6453298 So we have to find the place value of this particular number 5. So this is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, this is thousands, 10,000, and this is lakh. So we have to find the place value 5 into 1 lakh. So the answer will be 5 lakh, right? So we have to find an option where whether an option is there. Yes, it is there. The option is 5 lakhs. So I'm marking this option as a correct one. So the fourth question, 90,000 and 99 may be written in digit as. So the next question is fourth. Here 90,000 and 99 may be written in digit as. So we have to write the particular number which is given. We have to first analyze the highest whatever is given is 90,000. So the number will be in 5 digit. So by this way, we can eliminate two options. That is option 1 and option 2 will be eliminated. So when we observe neatly, the option 3 and option 4, one will be the correct one, right? So 99 is there. So we can directly go with the option 4 by saying this 99, or else we can also go according to it 90,000. There is nothing in hundreds, so nothing is written in hundreds place, and 99 it is there. So we can mark this option as the correct one. So the next one is difference between the largest and the smallest numbers of 3 digit is. So 3 digit greatest number, as we all know, I said how many ever the number is, write those many nines. So 3 digits, so 3 nines. So the smallest number how to find, I have already said you that the 3 digit, right? So 3 minus 1. So that will be 2. Zeros will be 2 followed by 1. So 100, this particular will be the smallest 3 digit, and 999 is the highest. So the as does the difference, so we are doing it 9, 9 and 8. If it was the sum, so something will be changed. The calculation part will just be changed. We'll just do that also. So this will be the answer. Whatever the question will be given, so you should not worry whether it is a sum or a difference. Whatever is given, so we can go accordingly to that. So we'll just see. Yes, the difference, the as between largest and smallest 3 digits. So the answer we got was the third option, that is 899. So we'll mark it. We'll move to the next slide. So question number 6. In number 36490, when the digits 6 and 9 are interchanged, then the difference between the original and a new number. They said that they have to interchange the 6 and 9. So when we interchange this number, interchanging means we have to replace this number with the other numbers, okay? So when we interchange, we'll get 3946, and they are asking us difference between this both numbers. So first we'll just write it down. The number 39460 minus 36490. When we subtract it, we'll get the answer. This will be 3 and 6. So 16 minus 9 is 7. Then 3 minus 4 we have to take here. 13 minus 4 will be 9. And this will be 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. And this will be 0. So we have to find this option 2970. We'll just check it. 2970. Yes, it is there. The nearest 2960 is also given. So when we do some calculation mistakes, so we'll get this answer also as answer. I mean the option 3 also as answer for sometimes. So while doing calculations also you should be very careful and do it properly. So the answer will be 2960. Next one is find the sum of face value of 9 and 6 in 907364. What did they ask? Face value, right? When it's face value, then the number will be the same. The whatever the number, the face value also will be the same. So 9 plus 6 is 15. So there is nothing to think in this question. When it's about face value, then be sure and be confident, right? Whatever is there, that's it. Question number 8. Find the smallest number which by adding which or subtracting to form an even number will be an odd number. So let's just see. I'll just write the series 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So when we can see here, these are the add up 6. So whatever is written in the blue, this part marked in blue, these are all odd numbers, and which are there in a red are even numbers. So what they're asking, what is that smallest number? So when we add that particular smallest number to one number, or we have to either add it or subtract it, such that when we do that particular process, we'll get even number that particular even number will become an odd number. So here it is 2. Okay, 2 plus 1. This is an even number. And if we add 1 to it, it will become 3, right? So in the same way, when we subtract that particular number, that is 1, 4 minus 1 is again 3. So from this, we can get to know that that particular smallest number is 1. So when we add up 1 or when we subtract 1 from any even number, then that particular number will be odd number. And this 1 is a smallest number. We can also consider all the odd numbers like 3, 5, 7 and all. But they're asking smallest number, so we have just mentioned it. And if they ask largest number, we can't determine because we doesn't know whether it's a 5 digit or 4 digit or some infinity digits of odd numbers we can find. So until unless they mention it, we can't get to know whether which digit highest number they wanted to. So using digits 1, 0, 5 and 7, find just form a greatest number among this. So finding, we can just see here. To find the greatest number, first thing is in the particular place, whatever is there in numbers starting position, it should be the highest number. So when we see here, 7 is the highest number, right? Whenever in options, when we focus, the first particular option, whatever is the first particular option, it should be greatest number. So here both the options are 1 and it's 5 and here it's 7. So from this itself, without even using our brains and performing and all, we can directly mark this particular option as a correct one, as there is only one option with 7 as their starting digit. So or else you can also do another way, arrange every numbers like this. So whatever is number is there, the number was 7, 5, 1 and 0. You have to arrange this particular number in order from higher to the lower and write it out. This particular thing will be the answer. That's it. So that will be 7510. We'll just check out. So that was the answer. If you have to solve, then you can solve it. Or if you can do this eliminating the options, that is also one of the easiest method. That will be a very easy trick if you don't know how to do. Okay. So next question, it's 10. The smallest four-digit number, four-digit even number formed by the digits 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We have to find the smallest four-digit number. What was the number there? It was 0, 1, 2 and 3. And they asked us to form smallest four-digit even number. And it is even number we have to form. So we all know that it should be smallest also and even also. We have arranged here. So we can't start with 0. This is the one of the basic thing which we should have in our mind, that any number while writing smallest or the greatest number, we can't start it with 0. So we are starting it with 1, again 0. We can write 2, 3 will be the smallest, but one particular condition is there, that the particular number what we are writing, it should be an even number. So that is why the answer will be 1032 instead of 23. If they just ask the smallest number, then it will be 23, but when they are specifying it with even number, so that will be 1032. Okay, so we'll just see this option whether it is there or not. So it is there. Option 2, that is 1032. So this particular answer will be the correct one. The sum of greatest and smallest number of four digit is. So 1 followed by, how to do this? 4 digit as 4 minus 1, that will be 3 number of zeros. So 1, 2 and 3. This particular number is the smallest 4 digit number. And for finding the greatest number, I have already said if it's 4 digit, then write 4 nines. That's it. And whatever is there, 1000. The as does sum. I think so. We have already this question in the previous itself, right? I have just guessed it whether if there are some we have to do differently and just adding it, and if it's difference, the very light difference will be there. So the same thing they have as 9 plus 0, it's 9. 9 plus 0 it's 9, 9 plus 0 it's 9, 9 plus 1 it's 10. So this will be the answer. We'll just check out the options. So the options are here. So we can see in option 2, the option is 10,999. So this is the correct answer. We'll move to the next one, that is find the difference between largest and the smallest 5-digit number which are formed from the digit 0, 2, 5, 6, 8. So we'll just note down the number. We have to find smallest and largest numbers difference. So the number is 0, 2, 5, 6, 8. I'll just write down the numbers 0, 2, 5, 6 and 8. So from this numbers, given numbers, we have to find the greatest number and the smallest number. After finding it, we have to find the difference of that particular thing. So we'll see here. The greatest will be, as we all know, right in the reverse order. That's it, highest to lowest. 8, 6, 5, 2 and 0. So when we have to write the smallest, we can't start with 0. I have already said this. So remember, write in the lower to higher order. That is 2, 0, 5, 6, 8. So now we have to solve this question. We'll get the answer. This will be 1. 10 minus 8, it's 2. This is 4. 11. 11 minus 6, it's 5. So this will become 5. 14 minus 5, it's 9. 5 minus 0, it's 5. 8 minus 2, it's 6. So we have to find this particular answer in the options. That is 65952. 65952. So until unless we solve this particular question, we won't get the answer. So after solving all that, we got to know the answer, that is 65952. So the next thing is, next question, the smallest odd number formed by using the digits. So we'll just see here itself, all the digits are there. That is 1, comma, 0, comma, 3 and 4 and 5. So we have to find odd number, that to smallest. So order should be this itself, right? Because we can't add 0 in front. We'll write it 3, 4 and 5. They asked us smallest itself. So this is the easy way of writing the answer. So we can find this option here in option 1. So we can also do this type of questions by sometimes eliminating the options. Here we can see all the first two options. I mean, we have to find the smallest, right? Here the first two are 1, 0 in all the options, but when we focus on the third digit, that is 3 here, here 4, 5 and 5 here. So by this also we can get to know that 3 will be the smallest number. Directly we can mark it. Sometimes the last number won't be the, here odd number is there. If it's two numbers of 3 are there, we have to look into the options very perfectly. But this time we got answer by eliminating also, removing all the higher numbers. So the way you want, you can solve it. Just using your brain instantly. However, the one thing you have to do mainly is fetching the answer correctly. So you can do those things easily when you know or have subject knowledge enough. Okay. How many prime numbers are there between 80 and 100? So I have already said you about this concept about prime numbers and all. I have explained you. So we'll see between 80 and 90, how many are there? I guess there are two. Okay, we'll write that now. 83 and 87. These two are the prime numbers between 80 and 90. Then if we write about this one between 90 and 100, so we'll get only one, that is 97. So we can see here, what did they ask? How many prime numbers are there between 80 and 10? So there are 1, 2 and 3. So how many are there? 3. We can mark the option as 3. This will be the correct option. So this particular 15th question here we can see the number which when multiplied by 13 is increased by 180 is. So we'll just write it down. Some particular number, okay, that is x is multiplied with 13, it will give answer as 180. So how will you find this? This particular number is something which when multiplied by 13, it will give you 180. So for solving this, this is in multiplication form, right? So we have to make it in division form. So let's write this x here and that will be 180 by 13. So we'll solve this, the division right, we have to do it. 13 ones are, the remainder is 5 and it's we can't go with 13 fours a table also it's 52 and with 4 3 we have to go that is 39. I'll just write it down and so on it will be 13 itself 13 points something will come but first thing we have to focus is the thing which is nearest to it. We'll solve the other one also, so the difference will be 11 and if we put it so it will be nearly 7 or 8. Okay, so when we solve this, this will be 104. So that will be nearest to 0.888 times 13 fours are 104. 13 eights are it's 104. So that particular answer will be here 13.8. This is closer to which particular number we have to search this. So in this we can go with 15. 12 will be very less, so we can go with 15 here. This will be an answer for a particular question that is 15 and the 16th question. So they have just directly asked the smallest number of 4 digit. I have already said it. Write 1 first and you have to do 4 minus 1. It's 3. So there will be 3 zeros followed by 1. That is 1, 2 and 3. So this is the answer for this particular question. That is the smallest number of 4 digit. That is 1,000. Okay, the sum of all prime numbers between 1 and 10. So we have to find here the sum of all the prime numbers between 1 to 10. So the numbers 1 to 10, all the prime numbers, we have to note it down. Okay, all the prime numbers. So I'll just write all the numbers. So we can't consider 1. 1 is neglected. Okay, because it's neither prime nor composite. So we'll go with 2, 3, 5, 7. So we have to add all this. This 2 will be 12 and this will be 5. When we add up 12 plus 5, it's 17. We'll find that particular option here, I guess. It's there. That is. So this type of questions are very easy. You can go through still more questions. All of them will be very easy and we'll also practice some self-practice questions also for your reference. We'll end up this session here. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll meet you in the next session. Be consistent in your practice. Keep going. Thank you. Have a nice day.